Hi everyone, my name is Keela Burks, and today for our Southeast region, I am going to be making gumbo. I'm choosing to make gumbo because I lived in Louisiana for 3 years between elementary and middle school. My dad was stationed in Louisiana. During that time, we also became really good friends with another family who ended up retiring here in Columbia, South Carolina, and they make gumbo for me quite often. I also had it when I was in school there for lunch sometimes. It was served in the cafeteria. We did a lot of really awesome things when I lived in Louisiana. 2 of those things included visiting New Orleans, which is one of my favorite cities. A friend of mine and I and my family went to the aquarium there. At one point, we also got to visit an alligator farm. That was pretty interesting as well. As we learned in class, gumbo derives its name from a West African word for okra called gumbo. The name is simply shortened to gumbo, which suggests that gumbo originally was made using okra. Traditionally, gumbo is made using filet, which is a powder derived from ground up sassafras leaves, as well as okra. I am not making gumbo that way today, one because I don't like okra, and also I don't have filet powder. So for today's gumbo, we're actually going to be making an easy gumbo, and it's a recipe that I learned from the family friend that retired here in the area. I'm going to list out the ingredients for a recipe that yields 8 to 10 servings. However, when I make it today, I am cutting my ingredients in half as I'm only making it for myself. The ingredients are 1 bell pepper chopped, 1 large onion chopped, 3 ribs of celery chopped, 1/4 teaspoon minced garlic, 10 cups of cool water, 1 cup of Tony Chachere's instant roux mix. Now we are cheating a little bit because we use the instant roux mix, but the roux mix comes from Louisiana, so we're still in line with the recipe. You also need 2 to 3 pounds of chicken pieces and 1/2 pound of sliced smoked sausage, or if you want to make a seafood gumbo, you would need 1 pound of shrimp and 1 pound of crab meat. And then you also need Tony Chachere's original Creole seasoning to add a little seasoning at the end. As a side note, I am moving soon, so I'm trying to get rid of stuff that I have in my fridge, freezer, and pantry. So I did use frozen bell peppers because I needed that in another recipe. I also used chicken tenders and chicken Italian sausage. Again, that's what I had in my freezer, and I need to get rid of it. To make our gumbo, I already have a warm stock pot that's been coated with oil. We are going to sauté our vegetables. I'm going to add in the garlic in a few more minutes. That way the garlic doesn't burn. We want to sauté our vegetables until they are soft. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic and stir that in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down to medium because in this same pot, we're gonna make our roux. I'm gonna go ahead and pour in my 1 cup of roux mix, followed by 2 cups of the water. And we're gonna whisk this together. What we're looking for is it to thicken up. Once it thickens up and comes together, we are going to add in the remaining water. And then from there, we just want to make sure we get our roux whisked in. For a chicken and sausage gumbo, we're going to get ready to add our meat. So I added my sausage and I also added my chicken. After you add the meat, you're gonna bring your pot to a boil and then reduce it to a simmer. You're gonna cook this until the chicken becomes tender. I used chicken tenders cut into pieces, so that should take anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. You'll just have to adjust how long you cook it for based on what type of meat you use. Once your chicken is cooked and tender, you are going to season your gumbo to taste with Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Give that a nice little stir, and then we're gonna get ready to plate this up. To serve your gumbo, you get a bowl of rice and ladle some gumbo over it. You can top your gumbo with diced bell peppers, filet seasoning, more Creole seasoning, okra, whatever it is that you have on hand that you want to top it with. And I usually also have it with a slice of cornbread. That's how my family friends serve it to me, and that's how I was served it when I was in school in Louisiana. And there you have your gumbo. Bon appetit!